Now, the ANC survived Jacob Zuma, it survived state capture, it survived losing majority rule. And does the ANC deserve to stay? That should not even be a question. My name is Alokwan, and these are the news that matter the most. Now, 2029 might not be the collapse of the ANC, but it might be the rebirth of the ANC 2.0. Now, under Jacob Zuma, South Africa faced what we call its darkest democratic period. There was a state capture, SOE collapse, Eskom looting, and an influence from the Gupta family. Now, South African Airways nearly collapsed and Eskom accumulated massive debt. Economic growth slowed dramatically and investors' confidence dropped. And there was a Zondo commission that later confirmed systematic corruption involving senior officials and private business networks. But despite all of that, the ANC still won the 2014 national elections with a 62% of the vote. And it happened simply because the ANC brand is still linked to liberation history, and rural support remained strong, and opposition fragmentation helped them a lot. And also the issue of social grant expansion continued. Now, even during the Zuma years, social spending didn't collapse, and over 17 million South Africans continued receiving their grants, and housing delivery continued, and also infrastructure projects did not completely stop, meaning the loyalty base of the ANC didn't just disappear. And when Cyril Ramaphosa took over in 2018, the ANC faced a credibility crisis. His strategy was clear: stabilize, reform, and clean up. Now, through the Ramaphosa era, we saw a strengthening of the National Prosecuting Authority, a creation of the Investigating Directorate for state capture cases, and arrests linked to corruption cases, rebuilding leadership at SARS, and partial restructuring of Eskom. And under the leadership of Cyril Ramaphosa, South Africa also launched Operation Vulindlela to remove the red tape. It also allowed private energy generation above 100 megawatts without licensing. It also attracted over 1 trillion rand in investment pledges through investment conferences, and it expanded renewable energy procurement. Now, load shedding worsened initially, but new private power projects have begun coming online. And that is structural reform, not political rhetoric. Now, for the first time since 1994, the ANC fell below 50% nationally. But here's the key: they did not collapse, they did not disappear, they remained the largest party. Coalition politics is now South Africa's reality, and this could actually help the ANC because coalition government forces accountability, it forces compromise, and it spreads responsibility. If service delivery improves under coalition arrangements, the ANC could claim, "We listened, we adjusted, and we stabilized." And voters who fear instability may choose continuity over risk. Now, let's break it down strategically. Liberation legacy still matters, especially outside metros. Social grant dependency has grown to over 18 million beneficiaries, and opposition parties remain divided. Rural provinces still lean towards the ANC, and reform narratives under Ramaphosa continue. And many voters vote against fear, not for perfection. Fear of the economic instability, fear of coalition collapse, and fear of radical policy shifts. Now, if by 2029 load shedding is significantly reduced, corruption prosecutions increase, infrastructure visibility improves, and social grants remain protected, the ANC could reframe itself as flawed but stabilized. And in politics, perception is power. The ANC survived Jacob Zuma, it survived state capture, and it survived losing majority rule. Does the ANC deserve to stay? That should not even be a question. But the real question should be, has any opposition party built enough nation trust to replace them? Because until that happens, the ANC remains the most organized political machine in South Africa. Love them, hate them, debate them, but the mistake you shouldn't do is to underestimate the ANC. Would 2029 be the end of the ANC's dominance, or would 2029 be the beginning of a rebranded ANC 2.0? What are your thoughts?